Hey Melanation, it's your girl I Am Nubian with I Am Nubian Customs, and today I'm here with some product reviews. Okay, so what I will say is this video will be considered 18 up video due to we will be talking about the Yanni and Yanni products and things of that sort. If you are not 18 older, at least be at an age where you are, getting your menses and stuff like that. I have all of the products on hand that I have been using recently. However, I don't have my Raw Woman's Once a Day supplement that I was taking the year before last that I was coming to you guys telling you about. So I will start with that one first. If you don't know what that is, you can go look at some of my older videos for the PCOS TTC journeys, and I talk about it a lot in those videos. Some of the other supplements that I have here is the Boric acid, Vaginal Suppositories. I have the oil of oregano supplement, and I also have the probiotic acidophilus or something like that. Y'all know I'm ghetto. I can't be pronouncing these big words. Okay. So, starting off with a supplement that I don't have on hand, and being that I was taking it for a while. I was taking that supplement for about 3 months. It is a little bit on the pricier side. It's about $30 and up for a bottle. So basically it's like $1 a pill because you get a 30-day supply. It's recommended to take at night, but you can take it in the morning. With me, around those times, the reason why I was taking it is because I was having a lot of issues with my cycles, and I was not receiving my cycle every month like I was supposed to. And due to that, my body was starting to become really inflamed, really toxic. My diet wasn't right and things of that nature. And so that's why I ended up doing research and taking the Raw Woman's Once a Day supplement. They also have a men's one, and they also have a just an everyday probiotic as well. And they all start off around like $27-$30. You might be able to go to your local markets and shops where they sell holistic stuff like that. I know Target and Walmart, some of those places have things like that. If you can't get all the way to like a Whole Foods or a Better Foods for Living or something like that, or I know some places instead of Whole Foods they have like a Trader Joe's or something like that. I know Target and Walmart is pretty much everywhere. So yeah. But being with that said, when I was on that supplement for those 3 months, I did see a change. I really, really do love the product. I could feel a change immediately. I would say that it did help with my cycle coming back on, and when my cycle did come back on, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it was a very heavy cycle, but I liked that it was heavy, and it was understandable that it was heavy because of the fact that I was not receiving my cycle every month, and I was having it to where cysts were passing. Around that time, I was doing some of my own Yanni products and was getting like a lot of toxin stuff out of my body that way. So I will recommend that product, especially if you have PCOS like me. It will help shred and break down all of those toxins and stuff in those cysts, and that will not be painful. However, your cycle will be super uber heavy. So just make sure that you are using natural products when you are doing your minty stuff. Please don't try to buy the Kotex stuff or anything like that. And this is not a bashing video, and this is not a sponsor video. However, I'm just telling you guys what works for me in my journey and what I've been through in my research that I'm coming here to share with you guys. So as far as discharge and stuff like that, when I first started taking it, I would recommend wearing a panty liner or something like that because you are going to have discharge, okay? It's not discharge in a bad way to where it'll be creamy. However, if you are having BV or something like that, I would try to say get your BV or yeast infection taken care of first, even though you can take that while you're on those antibiotics, because at the same time the antibiotics are washing out all that bad bacteria, which might cause you to have a yeast infection later because it's causing an imbalance in your pH. So either I would take all my antibiotics for that, or while I'm on the antibiotics, take that to aid with it. That way, as your body's cleaning itself, it's still managing the bacteria and things like that. And it'll cut down on having so much chalky discharge, because with me, I had mainly watery discharge, and I know a lot of women say that their tubes and stuff are blocked and things like that. And being that cysts are filled with fluid, sometimes it's fluid, you know what I'm saying, with poisons and toxins, and sometimes the fluid could just be old blood. So my body was trying to cleanse itself, and I really recommend that product. Okay, also, I ended up buying this probiotic acidophilus, whatever this shit is called. I got this from Family Dollar, and I ended up buying this because recently I had noticed that my body was starting to get back inflamed again and things like that. Even though my cycle has been regular, I can tell the flows and stuff is never the same. They're all over the place. The days are roughly around the same days and things like that. And I'm just trying to get it back to where it's steady. The flow is steady. I know my cycle like the back of my hand, like it was at one point when I had everything under control. So I bought this because it contained the lactobacillus. And lactobacillus is very, very, very good for your yoni, ladies. So if you and then it had like 100 other different probiotics and stuff in here, but the lactobacillus was the main component in a lot of things that we need. If you go back and watch my video, I name off some of the stuff that was in that Women's Raw Once a Day supplement. Not all of them are in this supplement, but quite a few are. So if you are on the cheaper end and can't get to the store to get that supplement, this will be an alternative. This was roughly around $4. However, it's still pretty cool. I bought it like a month or two ago, and I had an outbreak with a very bad BV infection from switching my bath soap too much, because for some reason my man he can't never just stick to one soap. He goes in the store and just buys whatever soap. So, and I keep telling him, like, you cannot do that, babe, or if you do that, you better buy me some baby soap or some type of yoni soap, you know, I use. So we had to go back and forth on that a little bit, but for the most part, I really wouldn't recommend this. However, it does cut down on some of the irritation, but it does not work as good. So, but for $4, what do you expect? Also, another thing I had picked up because I heard it was really good for BV and inflammation and things like that was the oil of oregano, which this is really good. I could tell a difference when I did take it. However, it did not cure my infection to the extent of how this other girl was saying it cured hers. However, she had the liquid form. This is pill form. Yes, it's the same thing inside of the vegetarian capsules. However, when you have the liquid form, it's a little bit more on the potent scale, and you can put it under your tongue to get right into your bloodstream. With this, you have to sit there and wait for it to work in your bloodstream. Also, if you take too much of this, I also noticed that it can cause a little bit of irritation down there. I also inserted this like a suppository at one point, and when it was like really, really bad, and it did help ease a lot of the pain I was having. However, when you insert this like a suppository, it does leave. Oregano has a smell. Oregano is a herb, so you will smell a little bit like oregano until your body flushes out, because, you know, your yoni cleanses itself. So I would say this is good just to have as a supplement to take like once a week, or I would say take this while you are on your cycles to help your body stay in its pH balanced state while your body's trying to flush out all those toxins, especially if you are prone to getting yeast infections or bacterial infections around the time of your cycles. So that's what this is good for. So I would highly recommend this. And this was about, I think I paid like $8 for it because I got it with a coupon. But originally, I think these are like $12 or something like that. It's kind of cheap, you know what I'm saying? And it comes with 60 capsules. So 60 capsules for $12. It's not bad. Also, the one that was $4, this comes with 60 capsules as well. Okay, so last but not least, I did a lot of research on this product recently, and come to find out, y'all, had another infection in my mouth, and this kind of helped with that too, to be honest. On top of the antibiotics I was taking, because I had to go to the emergency room twice on Valentine's Day, y'all, because my mouth was hurting so fucking bad. But prior to that, I was doing a lot of research on this Boric acid suppositories, and to be honest, y'all, I think I'm in love with this product. Like, this product is okay, let me tell you why. Okay, so I found out that I had the infection, stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, I got the stuff at home, but it's really not working. It's like, it's aiding a little bit, but I want something that's going to be a little bit more stronger, a little bit more potent, a little bit more. And a lot of stores don't sell the woman's once a day, or it's so expensive that I really don't want to pay for it. And this is like $10 cheaper. This was $20 at Walgreens. And they only had a few left, or I don't think they only keep a few on the shelf or something. I don't know. Also, Walgreens has some honey pot products. Not a lot of them, but some. And when I get my hands on some, I'm going to do a review on those too, because I've been hearing a lot of good stuff about that. But back to this Boric acid, baby. Okay, so like I said, the day after Valentine's Day, I got my antibiotics and stuff like that. My mouth finally started hurting. So I noticed that, I know that when I take antibiotics, I always get either BV or yeast. So I was like, okay, I just went through this a couple months ago. So I was like, I'm not trying to go through that whole thing again because that shit hurts. So I was like, let me pick this up because I know I'm going to be on antibiotics. And right now my cycle is on. My body's inflamed. Like, let me try to beat it to the punch. So I went ahead and picked this up. Around that time, I think my cycle was going off. You know how you just got the little bit of discharge, but you know you're off. It's just whatever left in your tubes is coming out. Okay, so it was at that state. I was in a rush to use it, so I hurried up and staged the trade over it. Whatever. I had put gloves on because these don't come with the suppository sticks, so I put gloves on. And inserted one. Took my antibiotics and stuff as normal. And let me tell y'all. Y'all know how, like, your cycle has, like, a little bit of smell to it when it's in that state because, you know, everything's trying to... I put this in, like, 20 minutes later. I kid you not. It had to be, like, 20, 30 minutes. Not even an hour. Everything was gone. The discharge had drained out all the way, so when I wiped, wasn't nothing on the tissue. The little bit of lingering of, you know, your period smell, that was completely gone. Even from on the pad I had on, like the little bit that was on there, it wiped the smell off of that as well. And I put this in a midday. They prefer to put it in at night, but it really doesn't matter. Just do what works for you. And on the back it says that you can use, it says either use one once a day, preferably at night, or it says if needed one every 12 hours. So when we wake up, then one at nighttime. Okay, so I just used that one that day. Then I think I was trying to see how my body was, so I was good. And then I was kind of like conscious of how to really work this because like I said, I was doing research on it, and some people was talking about how you're not supposed to use it every day. You're supposed to only use it as needed, or it causes burning and stuff like that. Which, okay, I used it. Me and my honey, you know, we grown. I was all good. I ain't had no spotting. It wasn't no smell. It wasn't nothing. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't no irritation, anything. So I let a day go by. I think a day or two. And then I inserted another one just to be on the safe side because, like I said, I know that I'm taking my antibiotics. And when I first started my antibiotics, the way my mouth was hurting, I had to take at least like 3 to 4 antibiotics at a time. And I know that that was going to mess with my cycle and my bowel movement and stuff like that. And you guys already know, if you've been following my channel for a long time, I have issues with my bowel movements and stuff like that. So taking this, that really did help. I was able to go to the bathroom. It got rid of the smell. It got rid of my discharge, even though I had more discharge come out because it was cleaning it. But when that discharge came out, it was more watery, like I said. And baby, this and that woman wants today, when you do get it cracking, baby, that thing gonna be, woo, what ain't even a word. Okay, like, what, it's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be desert storms, okay, open, okay, mark my words when I state this, okay, oh. Popping. Popping. Okay. So that was the first week. So then I didn't take none no more for the rest of the week. So I'm like, okay, I took 2 this week. Let me just see how my body does. So after that second one I did, and I did try to go back and have intercourse or whatnot, it was, I guess, the little bit of burning sensation that they was talking about. And it wasn't to the point where I couldn't get into the groove of things where it didn't feel good, but I just had that sensation there, like, okay, now, you know, if you put another one of these in you, either today or tomorrow, the burning sensation is going to get worse because it's boric acid. The acid is burning all the toxins, all the dead skin, all the old semen, all your old, whatever, like anything old that's in there is burning it and pulling it out and down. So I said, okay, I'm going to chill, whatever. But you have to be taking my antibiotics for 10 days. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to wait it out a couple days. So today is I think today is like the 20-something. Yeah, today's the 23rd. So I put one in this morning. So I just did it right after I got out of the shower, so I didn't have to put on no gloves or anything. So, and I do now, I haven't been able to get my hands on the Dr. Bonner soap lately because all this pandemic stuff and the way stuff is set up in these stores, like not all the stores carry that product. So I've been just using the Shea and Cocoa Butter Wash by Johnson & Johnson because I know they have these at the $20. They got them at Walgreens. They got them damn near everywhere. When I can't get my hands on this, I will get the Cocoa Butter baby wash that is from Dollar Tree because this is making it to where it's not irritating me down there. And I also switched to washing that area with just baby towels. So I bought me a pack of baby towels from the dollar store. It comes with like 4 or 5 towels in there, and I just switched those out. So when you have BV infection, you want to switch them out daily. You can either wash them out in the sink or just wash them when you do your regular wash. And then when you're just regular, not having any infection, I would say just switch them anywhere between 3 days to a week. You know what I'm saying? You know your body. You know how much you sweat. You know what you do. Like, everybody's hygiene is a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? But you got to also understand that towels do hold bacteria. And you can't just keep using the same fucking towel. Okay? Alright. But back to this product review. So with that being said, either use gloves or buy the suppository sticks and you will be fine. For me, I would recommend a woman to take this once a week. I feel like if you take this at the beginning of the week, that you will be good. Especially if you're having like a good diet and stuff like that. I'm not a bigger girl. I'm not a heavier girl. And I don't say that to be me. I'm just saying like everybody's regimen is going to be tweaked a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? My body, I could be smaller than you, but my body's more inflamed than your, you know what I'm saying? So just know, listen to your body and know what's going on with your body and be in tune with your body. But for the most part, if you don't want to have any type of burning sensation and things like that, and you don't want to overdo your body, or if you are sexually active, this is something I would recommend only doing once a week. Now, if you are having the BV and stuff like that, you might do want to bump it up and just do it the once a day. I really wouldn't put 2 of these in me in one day because, like I said, I waited a whole 24, 48 hours before I inserted another one, and I still had a run in with, you know, a little bit of tenderness in that area when it came time to, you know, get my grown woman on and stuff. So, yes, ladies, once a week, one little tablet, boom, you'll be good. You know what I'm saying? Also, if you're like in a dedicated relationship and you do notice that you're having BV and stuff like that, I know that they normally don't treat the man for that, but for me, the type of woman I am, I'm Dr. Newbie up in this motherfucker, okay? So, you know, talk your man into, you know, wiping him down with a baby wipe. Because like I did, I had made a pack of baby wipes, and I had went to go buy that, and I put, I got a shot glass of water, I put tea tree oil, black seed oil, and I busted like 2 or 3 of these into here, and I swished them around. And while I was having my bacterial infection, I was making my boyfriend wipe his stuff with these as well. You know what I'm saying? He was looking at me like I was crazy, but he did it. You know what I'm saying? Or you can make like a coconut oil, and when he's getting out the shower and stuff like that, he can rub the coconut oil with the tea tree and black seed oil and stuff like that on his genitals, because it is antifungal, and just abstain from sex for a little while so both of you guys' bodies can heal. Or if you do the suppository like this, just give it a couple hours or so to dissolve. And then that way, when you guys do have intercourse, the medicine is still in there and can get on both parts. And then just wash up and, you know, as regular, okay? Because that will get down to his urethra and stuff like that too. So, that's my spill on my product reviews. Like I said, all of these products are good. I'm still going to use all of them. I'll just improvise when I'm low on one for the other. But I do think that this is going to be my favorite. This is the first time I ever tried this, the first brand. This is my first time trying these 2 products. So, like I said, everything really works pretty good. Just do your research and tweak what you need to tweak. And alright, you guys, my lovelies, my kings and queens. You know, because I do want men to watch this channel, because y'all date women, you know what I'm saying? You want your woman, you want your daughters, you want your aunties, your sisters. You know what I'm saying? You don't want your loved ones out here not having the proper information, you know, or feeling like they're alone with their journeys and stuff like that, and nobody else goes through it because nobody's talking about this type of stuff. So, open discussion down below, you know what I'm saying? If you have any stories, anything like that that you can relate, you know what I'm saying? Let's get an open discussion on things. And hopefully this was very helpful to you guys. I kind of get nervous when I talk about this type of stuff, but it's like somebody has to talk about it. So, alright. Ciao. Until the next one.